Yo, yo, yeah. I guess, I guess I can still play as Venom. I just have to not like be reckless. I rewatched the clip. I rewatched the ending. It was quite funny. But yeah, that confirms that if Venom does the swinging animation, my PS5's fine. If Venom does the swinging animation, it just crashes the game. But it doesn't actually doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But the only reason it matters is because I'm streaming on my PS5 and it cuts the stream. That's the only reason it matters. And that kind of does matter. I just need to, as long as I don't do the animation. But like, I just got like reckless. I was like, not, I wasn't paying attention properly. Honestly, playing as Venom might actually be better for streaming. Because people will like come in the chat a few times. They've been like, how do you do that? So I think it might draw people into the chat, like, and to say stuff. Hellfire Gala. Hellfire Gala. I definitely recognize the name. Oh yeah, this one's good. Yeah, this one's lit. But what's the Mars one? Oh, I guess. I don't know about that. Mars one's. It looks alright, I guess. But yeah, this one's fine. Yeah, the Peter one looks good, yeah. I've used it like a couple of times, but not, I haven't used it for a while, yeah. So I think I remember it looked good at the night as well. It's like the red like shows up. Yeah, just took him for a spin. Took that dude for a spin one time. Okay. It's probably in development, yeah. So Wolverine would be 26. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Wolverine 26, and then they'll take a year off, and then like, because I think that's what they do, right? Or that's what they've done this time. Well, probably do Wolverine. They'll wait a year. They'll do Wolverine 26, 27. They'll release Wolverine on PC, and then 28. They'll do Spider-Man 3. Customized Red Wings. Yeah. Well, I guess there's that one costume, right? Well, there's a couple of costumes which do, I guess, customize them, I suppose. But yeah, no, yes. They probably will add that, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. What do you guys think about the Nintendo Switch 2? That's a good one. I was having an interesting discussion about that with someone yesterday. Hold on, let me just see what he said. I went on hands-on event, and this is not a good time for PlayStation to make a handheld. Oh, you saw the hands-on stuff? Yeah. I don't think PlayStation was planning on doing a handheld. Was that not June? Yeah, was it Junior? Junior? What's the dude's name? Something like that, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? You think it's too expensive? Wait, how much was it? 450? 450 bucks? How much do you think it should be? 400? How much is the Steam Deck? So I think I got the Steam Deck for like 350, but it was on sale and it was the cheapest possible version. Is a Steam Deck 350 right now? What is a Steam Deck? To me, I would look at other devices and like what prices are they, because yeah, I don't know. Like, I understand it's expensive. I get that, but oh no, man. Kind of the same. Is it 450? Because if a Steam Deck is 450, like, I don't know. I feel like the Switch 2 is, if the Steam Deck is even 400, personally, I think it's worth it. I think it is worth it. If the Steam Deck is 400 and the Switch 2 is 450, I think the Switch 2 is worth it. I think it's worth it. Because it's so much more portable. Yeah, the games are expensive. That's what I was talking to that other guy about, June or whatever. We were saying that, because they were saying, everyone's complaining about their games. Yeah, well, okay, it's actually funny. There's so much to say about this, because first of all, Nintendo just shoots themselves in their own foot, because they do all this dumb stuff like the chat tool. Yeah, I'm in the UK, so I'm in the UK, and the thing about in the UK is like Nintendo's being way better than what Sony did, because when Sony made their games $70, in the UK they just made them £70. Whereas as far as I can tell, I think Nintendo isn't doing that, or at least the Switch hardware is like cheaper. It's not equal in bucks. They make it in. Nintendo, as far as I'm aware, they're not. I'm hoping that the games are not going to be 70, they're going to be 65 here instead. Or they won't be 80, they'll be 75 at least. Which is better than Sony, because Sony just made them 70 across the board. They should have made them 65 in the UK. I'm going on a bit of a rant there, but yeah, Nintendo just does this dumb stuff, whereas, like, to be honest, is the thing about Nintendo is they make good games. Like, the problem is, like, as much as I understand the hate for the increase in price. The problem is like someone else needs to start. Other people need to start making good games. And what I was saying to the other person yesterday is like that's why I think like games like Wukong are like so important because they're made by like a smaller group of people and they're not £70 and they're still really good and they're like amazing and they sold really well. They like dominated in sales wise. So it's like you don't have to rely on Nintendo for like good games anymore. Hopefully there'll be like more people making good games. But at the moment, like when you look at like 2018, for example, when when Tears of the Kingdom came out, Tears of the Kingdom was, yeah, it was just DLC, but honestly, it was like the best game that year because gaming is just so bad at this point where Nintendo can drop a game which is basically DLC and it's still better than most games. And they overprice it, but it's like, well, there's no competition. But yeah, like I said, there's hope. Yeah. Well, I got Spiderman for 70. Yeah, when it came out. So the thing about Sony, which is way better than Nintendo, is they put stuff on sale. Nintendo will literally just not put stuff on sale. So that's the thing about Mario Kart. They won't put that on sale. But they'll wait like 2 years and they'll put it on sale for like a week. And then they'll wait like another 2 years. Like, yeah, that is the thing which is crazy about Nintendo. Where so Sony, they'll release a game for 70, and then in like a month they'll drop the price. Maybe not a month, but give them like 2-3 months, they drop the price by like £20. Yes, XCX. I've never used that. Not allowed because it's too violent. It's not as bad as God of War 3. They might save a Switch. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get a Switch too. That's a whole nother thing. But I talk about like I'm saying this Switch too. I'm not against it, but at the same time, I'm probably not even gonna be able to get one. I have to wait. One other thing I'll say is kind of funny how like the whole internet is kind of freaking out over Nintendo. I just find it funny because like everyone did the same thing of Sony, but like I bet it's just funny because yeah, Sony's nowhere near as bad. Like yeah, Sony, like I said, at least they do sales. At least they often do sales, and they don't keep games at £70 for 3 years straight and just not reduce the price. Yeah. I guess you could tell her about Wukong. Tell her to look up Wukong, the actual story, as opposed to the game, since the story of Wukong is like goated. Kind of funny though. It's like it is impressive how this story is like been around for for like hundreds of years, like thousands of years even. Should you just go and ask? I don't know, yeah. Sure. An issue of the refund. She's busy, okay. Yeah, you'd have to do it later. There's the issue of the refund possibly. Download start you can. Yeah, the refund. Yeah, the refund thing, clearly. That's the one. Yeah. Because obviously on Steam you can play a game and then refund it. It would be nice. It would be nice. So the last game I bought, which I really regretted and I wanted to refund it within like 20 minutes. Well, actually within like 5 seconds. I mean, like it's actually so quick. Because there was no games out and I was like, let me buy a game. And so I decided I decided to try out this game. It was so bad. I wanted to refund it immediately. I can't even remember the name of it anymore, it's so bad. Until Dawn. Until Dawn. That thing was a disaster. That was an absolute joke of a game. Why would Sony remaster? Oh, you got the more physical? Nice. Yeah, I should get games physical. But I haven't done it in so long. Ever since I got a PS4, to be honest with you. Like, since I got a PS4, I've just been downloading games. Okay, the one benefit to doing that, though, is now I have this insane digital library. So if Sony ever makes, like, a portable... Like, with the Steam Deck, if Sony ever makes, like, a portable handheld which can run PS4 or maybe even PS5 games at some point, I'm just set because I have, like, hundreds of games already good to go. Like, I wouldn't need to rebuy them. See, that's how Sony could, like, beat Nintendo, though. Because if they did a portable which could run PS4 games, I have access to my entire PS4 library. That's actually low-key better than the Switch 2, man. Because the Switch 2 is basically like a portable PS4. But you have to rebuy the games and they're more expensive. Yeah, you're saying physical is cheaper? Yeah, you might be right actually, because I was looking at Steam recently and I saw it like yeah, you might be right. I don't want to get it on Steam though. It's like, yeah, my PlayStation is way better. in the PC I have. Nintendo sells game for what? 1 million? Yeah, eventually, in like 500 years time, yeah. Now it'll be Nintendo selling games for like 1 million. Link is Indian? What are you talking about? Link? Link from Zelda? Alright. Oh, he uses rupees. That is funny. I wonder why they used. Well, maybe to be fair, rupees have probably been used since like. But yeah, I guess I'll give you that. To be honest, I wouldn't know what an Indian horse stable looks like, but yeah, maybe. Why does everyone have a British accent? Well, if I have a British accent, it's because I'm British. In Legend of Zelda, wait, no one talks in Legend of Zelda. It's, if you want to see a game where everyone has a British accent, you should see Dragon's Dog. Zelda talks, does she? Oh yeah, you're right, she does. And she does have a British accent. Well, it's just Zelda, and that's just Breath of the Wild. I don't know if she talks in the other ones. Well, okay, yeah, she does, but she doesn't actually, like, say words. You're right, actually. Now I remember, yeah. You know what? Because I'm thinking of classic Zelda. I forgot that people actually talk. I forgot that there's cutscenes where people talk. I actually forgot about that. Because that never used to be a thing in Zelda until Breath of the Wild. Actually, yo, I think it was in Skyward Sword, huh? Now that I think about it. Samosas, yeah. Like, samosas look like Triforce. Pieces of Triforce. Right now, but samosas look like trifles, but not. Yo, what's up? What's up? How's it going? Golden Age? Golden Age? Or are you talking about old Zelda? Is it Golden Age? Because you'd be right. You'd be right. Although it's amazing how, like, I still feel like it's impressive how good, like, Zelda's still good. It never fell off. It never really fell off. Like Skyward Sword, honestly, I didn't really like that one, but I can just keep going back. Like, Twilight Princess 5, Wind Waker 5. I didn't even know what was before that, but I know, like, Link to the Past 5. Another Game Boy Advance one. There was a Game Boy Advance one made one by Capcom, Minish Cap. That's another one. Like, every Zelda game should lit. You don't think it will? Yeah. Hopefully not. If Zelda ever gets bad, then Nintendo's done. I give it. That's what made me turn on Nintendo for real, if I do a bad Zelda game. Oh, but to be honest, I never played that new one where you play as Zelda. You actually play as Zelda. I didn't play that one. I think it was like apparently it was like okay. I don't think it was that good. I don't really count that though. It's like that's like a side. That's like DLC. Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time's fire. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, was that before Wind Waker? Maybe it was. No, Majora's Mask, right? It was Majora's Mask. But it might be one of those Game Boy Advance ones. Actually, nah, it probably was. Probably was Majora's. I'd have to like look at a list. But that actually does sound right. Yeah, sounds right. Because yeah, Nintendo 64, GameCube. There's a couple I haven't played, like the Game Boy Color one. Actually, no, because I played the remake of the Game Boy Color one. They made the remake of that on the Switch. I played that. That was pretty good. That was alright. The Minecraft movie, nah, I'm not. Because I don't really care about Minecraft. Scream. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Okay. That's good. You can see everyone's just going insane. It felt rushed. Yeah. Well, so the thing about me is I never played the first one. I just played Miles Morales. I went straight to Miles Morales. So I guess for me it was like more of a new experience, just like swinging around and stuff. You didn't complete it, or you've played the second one. You didn't like the story. Yeah, it's funny because people were saying I should play the first one. People were saying that I should play the first one. But yeah, if the story's like bad, I don't know. I'm kind of put off. And oh, it was good, right? Okay. Why are you wasting your money? It's not a waste of money, man. It's a good investment. It is, yep. Okay. I mean, well, that's unfortunate. I have 300 people, 300 million people missing out, I guess. You're actually wrong about that. I can give you an example of 2 games. Dragon's Dogma 2. I'll give you 3 games. Dragon's Dogma 2, Wukong, and Monster Hunter Wilds all look better on the Pro. You can just wait Switch 2. It's better for half the price. Wait, what? You can play a Switch 2 and it's better than a PS5 Pro. Well, I want to get a Switch 2, don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing the Switch 2. I'm not a Switch 2 hater. But I don't know if it's better than the PS5 Pro. Not exactly better, but almost the same. It's a little bit of a stretch, isn't it? It's like PS4 quality. It's not PS5 Pro. Switch is not bad. I'm not even saying Switch 2 looks good. But like it's different. It's good because it's portable. It's not good because it's like powerful. Yeah, it's not. It has its benefits for sure. Cool. It's very calming. That's good. So there are some calming games though. I swear, Dragon's Dogma 2, that's a calming one. But yeah, Spiderman's pretty good. It's pretty chill. Life and you are the only one who agree on the PS5 Pro. Agree on what? Agree on the fact that Dragon's Dogma 2, Wukong, and Monster Hunter Wilds all look significantly better on the Pro. Nah, we're not the only, like, you can look that up. That's a fact. Right, but it doesn't play Dragon's Dogma 2. Wait, until you can think of a response, I'm just gonna keep saying that. Like, but yeah, that may be true. That may be true, but it can't play Dragon's Dogma 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, or Wukong as well as the Pro, and that's a fact. Okay. It depends. It depends what games you play. So I wouldn't say you should get a PS5 Pro. I'm not telling you to get a PS5 Pro, but if you play, there's certain games which make it worth getting a PS5 Pro. If you only play games like Fortnite, or to be honest, even if you only play Spiderman, it's already good. Yeah, the PS5 is already fine, but you're saying that like it's useless, and I'm saying that actually there are games where it's actually worth getting. Because it's funny, I wasn't going to get a PS5 Pro until I played Monster Hunter Wilds. And when I played Monster Hunter Wilds, I was like, yep, I need a Pro. Like, that was it. I need a Pro. Because the game looks blurry. The game looks so blurry on 60 frames on the base. Compared to the Pro, like, it's like, I don't know what to say. If you don't like Monster Hunter, if you don't like Dragon's Dogma, if you don't like Wukong, and I'm sure there's other games, I'm pretty sure that new Assassin's Creed game also is enhanced by the Pro. But there are games which are enhanced by the Pro. It's like, that's a fact. People don't want to hear that, but that's a fact. Like, it just is what it is. Like, we always tell you. Is it worth £200 more? Probably not, but what do you want to say? Like, it is what it is. It's better. It is better. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I totally get that. So for me, it's like, yeah, I'm like a huge Monster Hunter fan. I have to play Monster Hunter. So when you know what I mean? Like, it's just different for me. If there's not a game, like think about GTA 6. I feel like there's a lot of people who might end up getting a Pro because of GTA 6. Because the game is gonna run better on the Pro. Like, it will. It just will. Yeah. 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 When like our grandkids see GTA 6 arrive on the PlayStation 20. Yeah, they'll give you like an AI. They'll be able to like AI enhance dead carcasses, reanimate them. What happens if, yeah, well, you can get a PC at that price. It's much better than the PS5. You can. They say that's the thing. You can. You can't get a PC for 700, which is going to run Wukong, Dragon's Dogma. But it's just not true. It's so far from being the truth. Like, you get a 700 PC, it's not running Dragon's Dogma 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, or Wukong anywhere near as well. It's not even going to be close. It's barely going to run as well as the base PS5. It is not going to match a PS5 Pro. Plug your PS5 into PC. Alright, let me try that. Is that a secret technique? Life hack. Hook up a PS5 to anything to improve it. Well, it's 8 games at the moment, but it will be more over time. So that's why it's a good investment. And then when you look at the PS5, didn't it just go up in price? Watch the PS5 Pro just continue to go up in price, and there's going to be more and more games which are running better on the Pro. So it actually is a good investment. It's not a good investment spent, turned. But I just told you 3 games which do look better, so it's not true. It's technically not true. I can see the argument of not wanting to get it just for a few games. Like, because the PS5's fine. Just, for me, those games are worth the 200. As crazy as that may sound. I've spent money on games. I've spent I've bought games. I've bought a lot of games which are really bad. So for me, it's like, if I know the game is good, it's worth spending extra money to play it. Like, some games are better than others, even though they're priced the same. I'm being quiet. I'm trying to get % on New Game Plus. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, nice. Was that... You got the digital one? Because I think the digital one was like 350 when it came out, right? It's like, looking back, that's crazy how cheap it was. Oh, damn. Yeah, the physical, what was the physical? 400, 500, I can't even remember. Oh, maybe the, was it 500? How much was it meant to be? Damn. And it wasn't secondhand? Yeah, that's kind of insane. Obviously, it was ridiculous because when it first came out, people were paying like thousands. People were paying way more than what the PS5 Pro costs. You know, honestly, this is why Sony released it, right? This is why they made it so expensive, because they saw that people were willing to spend way more than that to get a PS5 when it came out from a scalper. So they're like, thanks for letting us know you're willing to pay that much money. I didn't get mine from a scalper. I'm not going to pay. I'm going to pay a scalper, man. W City. Nice. PS5 is not cheap. Who said it was cheap? If you think the PS5 is cheap, who said it was cheap? Yo, what up? Okay. Nice. Yeah, he's talking about just like something out. He's talking about getting a PC, but that's stuff we shouldn't talk about here. Because, yeah, shouldn't talk about downloading games illegally. I'm from UK. From a colonized country. I mean, there's quite a lot of colonized countries. It's kind of difficult. America. Are you from America? Tusha Sharma or India, Japan. I think India because Tusha Sharma is not Japanese. No, I've actually been to India. I went to Darjeeling. Okay. I guess I'm gonna take a quick break. There's a Wolverine suit. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I've got it. Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be right back. I just need to like wash. Yeah, I'll be like 20 minutes pricing it. Alright, see you in a bit. Thanks for watching.